At Eldridge Park, I'm Amanda Irvine as the Firebirds take on the Chatham Anglers for the first time this season at 7 p.m. Tune in to the Bird Buzz for more interviews and analysis. Here with the Bird Buzz, I'm Amanda Irvine, joined by broadcaster Nate Gatter. Nate, the Firebirds looked a little tired on the doubleheader, just got 2 days off of rest thanks to the rain. How important was that?
I think it was pretty important because going to Bourne, they definitely did look a step slow in the first game of the doubleheader. Luckily for Orleans, they woke up a little bit in the second game and were able to at least get the split, which is really all that you need, especially in this stretch of games when they're without a few guys. They're missing the guys who left for Team USA, and they haven't gotten the guys from the College World Series yet. So when your depth is suffering, you're going to have tired legs sometimes. So 2 off days are huge. Now they've got a big stretch of games coming up, starting tonight against Chatham.
Orleans leads the league right now in run differential. What's going right on both ends for them?
Well, they hit a lot of home runs early on in the season. That made a big difference. That's starting to cool off now. They've dropped to 3rd in batting average, and they haven't hit a home run now for quite a few games. But it's the pitching that's carrying them. That's something that Orleans fans are very used to with Kelly Nicholson. His teams tend to pitch really well, and right now leading the league in ERA, leading the league in WHIP, and got a guy, Eric Lauer, going tonight who's got a 1.80 ERA over 10 innings.
Chatham also very strong with pitching, second in the league behind Orleans with runs allowed. What do you expect to see from pitcher TJ Zook tonight?
Well, Zoik is a great guy. I mean, he's got a great arm, and he's thrown 10 2/3 scoreless. So we've got the top 2 teams in the league pitching-wise, and then we've got those 2 teams perhaps throwing their top 2 starters. So tonight should absolutely be a pitcher's duel, especially with the typical Orleans weather, wind blowing in out of center field, maybe a little bit out of right center. It's going to be difficult to score runs tonight. A couple of great pitchers, a couple of great bullpens, and a tough wind.
How do you expect the team to scratch out some runs?
I think it's important to be situational, and that's something that Kelly has proven in the past that he's very willing to do and has said that he's very willing to do this season. He hasn't had to do it much when you hit 10 home runs in the first 9 or 10 games of the season. Situational hitting kind of goes out the window, but I'd expect them to be willing to work walks, drop down sacrifice bunts, steal bases, hit and run, whatever it takes to get a couple of runs on the board, because it might not take more than 2 or 3 runs to win this ballgame.
All right, thanks for the insight, Nate. Amanda Irvine here with the Bird Buzz as the Firebirds take on the Chatham Anglers tonight at 7 o'clock.